Okay, so let's look at a couple of sites that I've made using Google Sites just to give you a couple of ideas or get the blood flowing on what you can do with a Google site. And so this is an example of a Google site. This is the Hilton High School ninth graders. And they have created Google Sites for each grade level that has Chromebooks, and the sites actually pop open on the student's Chromebook when they get to school and power on their Chromebook for the first time. So this is what the site looks like. This is a left-hand navigation. I'm assuming, and I may be wrong, that this navigation is going to, once Google Sites is officially rolled out, this will snap off and you'll end up with like hot dogs over here. Right now you don't have hot dogs over there, and it stays open all of the time. I've put it in as a feature request, but you please put it in as well and say, oh, make the side navigation snap in. So this is a left-hand navigation. They have a custom header image, so uploading your own image for a header, and then they are using the homepage as a way to disseminate important information on a weekly basis to students. Now, if you're someone who's using Classroom, you may not use your Google site like that. Maybe you're using it more of a parent information section and information for resources for students, but you're not necessarily using it like on a daily update because you're doing that in the classroom side of it. But here's an example of using it like that. So they have a reminder for IB Day coming up. A few weeks ago, we put some tips for healthy Chromebooks. This is a PDF, and it's only a PDF because the image didn't come in the way that I wanted it to. It was super small and skinny. So this is the home page. And then on the left-hand side, we have FAQs for students. They have a student schedule. So you're getting the idea on some of the kind of stagnant information that you want students to have access to. There's schedules over here, high school map, the code of conduct, academic honesty, and then new section of resources links to the high school library, the menu, NetSmarts, things like that, clubs and activities for the school year and who they should contact. And then, of course, my favorite section, which is called the Google Sphere. So the Google Sphere is a place where we have created resources for students on using their Chromebooks. And this is just to give you an idea. So then this is a nested page. So there's the Google Sphere, and then there's pages that are nested underneath it. And I'll show you what that looks like from the back side. So here, and then something that's really nice about Google Sites is being able to kind of use a column format without any crazy formatting of a page. You can have text next to videos, and it looks really nice and kind of organized and succinct. So you get the idea of what a Google site could look like. And as the owner of this site, I'm in the live view right now, but then I can also click on the pencil and it'll take me to the edit mode. So you can toggle between, and this is a published site. So once the site is published, you can toggle between the published site and editing that site. And then whenever you make a change, you always want to click republish or publish. So I kind of gave you an overview already, but now this is an overview with content happening. So whenever I hit the pencil, whatever page I'm on, it's going to take me to that page in my site. So here's the page. Let's say I have a new video that I want to add to this. I can just double click down in the section below and add content. And if I want to rearrange these chunks of content, you see I have these like little pads here. I can click and drag and I can rearrange the order of each chunk of content. I can also add a background color or change the style. So if I change it like this, or I can do a background like this, so you can have every other to kind of add some depth to the page. I can have a background image. I should probably do this. This is kind of nice. I should definitely do this on my page. So if I wanted an emphasis like this, kind of just break it up a little bit. in the page, you could do that. And then any change that you make, because this site is live, I always want to click republish. I'm going to change it back to like a lighter. Now I don't have any control over which color that is. It's all wrapped in the theme happening here. Okay. So just to give you an idea of that. Okay, so I'm done. I want to click publish, and then it'll republish any of the changes that I've made. So this is what a live site editing looks like. And I know I'm jumping ahead, but I just want to show you some of the things that you can do. And then over here on the pages view, you'll see here's the order. Let's say we wanted to rearrange these pages. You can just click and drag and rearrange. I'm not going to do that. But then here, so let's say I want to make a new page. If I click new page, and I want to add new, when I click done, it's going to come back out to the main navigation. So if you click, you can see it, right? It's outside of the Google sphere. If I hit the X, I can drag it up and under the Google sphere. Do you see how it's going into that block now? So now it could go into a block like that as well. So I could drag it, and I can drag it into any page and make it, you see how it's giving it the blue box around it, putting it in that nest there. I just created a new page that's called new. So to delete a page, if I click on the three dots, I can say remove page from site, and I can also set any page as a home page. So that's kind of like that is exactly what editing a live site looks like with the content. And so I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how a site works. If I wanted to change my navigation from left navigation to be top navigation, I could select that, and then it'll put them all across the top like this. I like the side personally. But do you see how here in editor mode, how it pops out? In the live mode, it's not like that, and I imagine it should be. So I'd love to see that actually be the case, and then that change once Google Sites goes live. So that is editing a live site, and that's one, kind of just to give you some ideas of how you can organize your site. So now we're going to talk about actually adding some content to your Google site. So it's exciting, put some content in your site. So I'll see you for putting some stuff on your Google site.